Hello everybody, welcome back to Deadly Premonition Part 10. We are gonna try to wrap up our side quests in this part. We are on the last round of side questing. I skipped a couple, like Carol, so I just have a couple unfinished, like Carol's, although I could do hers, in this. So I haven't completely missed it. I did miss Diane's, and that is... you see why I'm saying certain quests are timed. But you know, I missed Diane's, but I did describe kind of what it's like. So, um, let's see. We've got the last one with Emily, which is I think going to be the biggest pain in the butt. So let's check on our map. We're at the milk barn, so I actually do need to go here. So I will check on the map later. I actually do need to go here, and at chat's demand, I did wear the cherry blossom suit. Speaking of pinks, we were talking about colors before this all started. Yeah, and Lily's on her errands. I can't like talk to Keith because then I have the image to give Griouch back to him, or not the image. God, the option.
Yo, dude.
York. So, he sounds pretty down, and I don't really blame him. Oh. Excuse me? He doesn't have what we need yet. Maybe I need to sleep. Maybe I need to do something. Yeah, she's played the game, though, so she knows, so I can tell her exactly, like, what happened and your guys' reaction to it and everything. This is making her want to replay it. So. But she did say hi. Okay, let's see here. So. Actually, before I go look for anybody, I already know. Yeah, we lost our car because we had to use this one. It's parked back at the hotel. It's fine. We'll get it. I know. I know. She's a sweetie pie. She is a sweetie pie, and after, like, one other person who's known me since kindergarten, she's the one who's known me the longest out of all my friends. Because I met her 17 or 18 years ago. Yeah, and I actually do still have one friend.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
All the way from kindergarten. We're not like we talk. And we make sure that we're doing okay, but we're not like, well, okay, we just passed Kason and Willie. Guess he's not with the twins. That's who I was gonna look for. We actually just kind of like refound each other. We fell out of touch for a while just because life happened. I mean, that happens with a lot of my friends. Like, life just happens, I get it. So, but yeah, like, we reconnected. And it's just been really awesome. Me and, her sister and, like, her roommate and everything convinced her to get a couple of, like,
Zach,
messengers
is there
and
something
stuff.
here that you want to check out? Well, I'll join you if you like, but I do need to get that report written. Once you're finished, let's head back to the hotel.
Okay, well. That's all fine and dandy, York, but...
Huh?
Knew it. Diane, too. Don't want anyone else. No more should come. So... Brian... I mean, news spreads fast in Greenville, but I'm guessing Brian actually saw... Diane walk into the forest, like he did with Becky. Let's see. That's a side quest I'm not doing. Let's see. Yeah, the next one is being like, do Emily's quest, and I'm like, we may as well try to, honestly. Um, I don't think it's really gonna do anything, honestly. Like, I don't think we're gonna get it. Um, okay. I'll get my car after, all this stuff. Let's see here. This 65 is open? Is it open? Let's see if it's open. But I mean, the news around town is that Nick has been arrested. For being the murderer. Oh. What's up, Emily? I mean, I know she likes to come here, so... Ah, it's closed. She's waiting for it to open. So yeah, no cooking with her tonight. Hey, Em. We'll just smoke. We're gonna be smoking a lot in this. 6 o'clock. I think it opens maybe around 7. I can't quite remember. Ta-da! So we have a suspect in custody. But have we done the right thing? I don't know, Emily. You are very interested in the idea of justice. Oh. Quint is not here. And neither is Sally, so Quint's probably with Sally. But Richard is. York. Oh yeah, you've come all the way here, blah blah. You're gonna leave town, right? After it's all over. Kinda makes me feel sad, you know? But I guess it's just a job to you, isn't it? Well, some people in chat are thinking Nick isn't guilty. I mean, remember that everybody is a suspect. And Nick has been acting pretty fishy. So. And I mean, Maud pointed out last stream, and this is correct, he is arrested simply for resisting arrest. He fought back against George. So, I mean, either way, he am... Wow. So, he is guilty of that, if nothing else. Oh, you're leaving, Emily? Where are you going? Girl? Well, you would have been at home already. So... let's... Okay, so you guys are wondering about the cheating. She is going home, but it's not raining, so we can't access her home. She, like, locks it when it's sunny. We'll go to the Galaxy of Terror, check in with Carol and Thomas. Yeah, you have to do Emily's quests when it's raining, and that's why they're the most troublesome, because the weather is unpredictable. That is 100% the problem. Oh, it's already open. Sweet. Well, I mean, she probably just locks her door so people don't see her, Oh, you're not singing! Damn. Alright. What's up, Carol? Oh, she's crying. I'll tell you what you've done for us since you came to our town. You've scared the townsfolk with a stupid old legend. You've forced everyone to stay within city limits. And you've let Becky and Diane die and arrested the wrong man for it. That's good work, special agent. Carol! Have I mentioned I really don't like you that much? Because I don't. Like, there are so many conversations that, like, you can get where, like, she actually talks about the bar and, like, your shared interest in music. I've never gotten them. Carol has always told me to go shove a knife up my rectum. She really has. Nick didn't do it, and you're a real idiot. Yeah, don't worry, I hate Carol too. I need a flashlight to see in your bar, Carol. That's a problem. We will actually find George here at a certain time, and that's when we're gonna have a drink with him. But that's after all the side questing and crap. Yeah, no, she's Thomas's younger sister. So she's younger than Thomas, and Thomas helps out, but he's not here. Yeah, she just, like, all we know is that she wasn't in town when the game started. Like, a few characters weren't. Like, Wesley from Panda Bear wasn't. We don't know where Lysander was. He was just hanging around. Like, Brian. Yeah, no kidding. She is not very nice. There's a reason for it. I mean, she is the way she is for a reason, but... Damn, I don't like it. Oh, Quint's driving around. Ah, okay, we can do one of the side quests already. Sweet. Oh, Thomas is still there because he's looking after Nick. Oh no, the police station's closed, isn't it? I think it's closed. Emily's off duty, so it's closed. So... My sweet home. I need to grab stuff from the toolbox anyway to keep in my inventory for Emily's last side quest. And then probably something for York to eat, as I make him sleep until 9 in the morning. Alright. So, we need to grab a few things. I still... Oh, no, that's in the toolbox. I was like, I don't have the mission knife on me. Let's see. We need to grab... the egg. The can of hollandaise sauce. And the country ham. And then we'll grab a sugar donut to shove in our face when we wake up starting. And we're gonna go to bed. You guys can kind of see why I missed this door, though, because, like, I only got this on, my playthrough a couple of months ago, this DLC, because when you come in, you're facing this, like, this way. And this is the way outside, so you would think normally when you come in, you're facing this way, so you notice that you have a door. But you come in facing this way. So that's why I didn't notice that I had an entire damn room where my toolbox was. I mean, it's Deadly Prem. It's... it's got that jank. I should have ordered something to eat at the bar, honestly. For that reason, because York's health immediately starts declining. But I thought Thomas would be there. Okay, we have to eat the sugar donut. Nom, nom, nom. I stuffed my face. Or York stuffed his face. He's still very hungry. We've got a couple more hours, but we'll just go to the police department and smoke. Oh, bollocks. Again, I went through the wrong door, because I'm like, well... Actually, something I can do is shave. Nope. I observed. Great angle. Oh yeah, no money, because we're not really progressing the story yet. Alright. And again, I've only done about half of the side quests in the game, so there's more. I mean, you pretty much do one for every citizen, and then a couple of them have stacking ones. Like Emily has 3, Wesley has like 4, Sigourney has 3. So... Oh, it's raining today. I like those odds. I'm afraid lunch is gonna fuck it up. Shit. We'll check the... Will we at least have to go there to start Nick's side quest anyway, so... We're gonna head over there. Actually... Not just yet? Are they up? We'll see if they're up. Alright. Nope, you're not up yet. Alright, to the sheriff's department we go. I can at least start picking up Nick's side quest. And I'll check the weather and everything there. I'll avoid lunch, though, so that means I'll just be buying crap out of vending machines and shoving it in my face. Right, I have to smoke until it's open now. They open at 9. Kind of a late time for the police department to open, but then again, Greenvale's a smaller town, so... I don't know if I hit that, or if York is just hungry. Yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry. I'll grab a can of pickles. That cherry pie fills up a bit, actually. You know what? Onion. Can of pickles. You're gonna eat 1 onion and 2 cans of pickles, York. This is just what's happening. Eat it raw. There we go. Oh my god, man. Meal of champions. Hell yeah, you can make him eat whatever. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't eat anything we accidentally needed. Yeah, now his breath smells like onion. Oh, this is like the best way I can... You guys, all can see this. Fucking punk-ass rock. I know I've done this every time I've had Griotch in stream. But, like, no, York. Look at that. Punk rock, motherfucker. Okay, let's check the weather. We can also get some more dialogue with everybody. Nick Cormack, 36 years of age, arrested for the suspected murder of Anna Graham and Becky and Diane Ames. We've arrested the suspect, but for some reason, I still don't feel good about it. Maybe it's because we don't know the truth yet about the killings. Or is it because Nick is a friend? It's both of them. I'd say that the chances of Nick actually being the killer is about 40%, judging from the info we have right now. Then, Agent York, what should we do next? I'm not sure. Oh, come on. Don't worry, Emily. Tomorrow is another day. Something will change. And when it does change, it's important that we don't miss it. And so we'll need to rest up. I'll be at the hotel making my next report. All right. No need to make that face. We are getting closer to the truth. I'm positive about that. I'll do what I can to push things forward with the investigation. Let us know when your report is done. Thomas, honey, are you sleeping and writing? That's very impressive, sweetheart. Agent York, we finally caught the killer. That puts an end to the investigation, doesn't it? We'll be lonely here without you after you leave town, but... How about lunch to celebrate? Not right now, sweetheart. I feel sorry for Nick, but I must admit, I'm a bit relieved. It's too early for that, Thomas. We don't know the real truth about this yet. But that's only a matter of time now, right? The sheriff will get him to talk. Hey, York. Was I wrong? Was I doing things wrong? First Anna, and then Becky, and now Diane. Couldn't we at least have saved the last two? George, I agree that having 3 victims is a tragedy, but right now it's not our job to be feeling grief and sorrow. Our job is to do what must be done to stop all this. Yeah, you're right. That's the least we can do for the 3 who we have lost. Let's not worry about the ones we've lost already, George. We have to worry about the ones that are still alive. It's our job and our duty as men who believe in justice to pursue and apprehend this killer. Okay. I'll concentrate on that then. Which means getting the interrogation started with Nick. We have Nick in custody, but still, a lot of our questions remain unanswered. Do you think we can find all the answers? Don't know, George. Looks like rain until noon. I'll be the judge of that. Okay, so we're gonna go and see Nick. And he's here. He's in this last cell here.
Hey, Nick.
Happy that you got your man? No. I'm not your man. I'm just a suspect.
Nick.
I didn't do it.
Actually, I believe you. But until we catch the real murderer, you're going to remain a prime suspect.
What's gonna happen to me then? Never mind. I'm more worried about Olivia. How's she doing? Come on, say something.
I can't tell you anything.
If that's the case. Could you hand her a letter? Please? Agent?
You don't mind me inspecting it first?
Oh, that's fine.
Only this once, Nick.
Thank you. Thanks.
So even York thinks he's innocent.
Tell her I'm sorry, will you?
Nick, you need to do that, not me.
This is like the most you're ever gonna get to learn about Nick. Thought I heard something scratching, that was weird. Okay, let's go to his and Olivia's. Because now that he has been arrested, the A&G diner is closed. Because Nick was the cook, so I mean, Olivia. It was the both of them. So Olivia can't run it by herself. Oh, it's already sunny again, you bastards. Um, I may as well go back and have lunch then. After completing this. No, it takes place in Washington. You would think with the weather change it takes place there, but no, it takes place in Washington. Yeah, right? Although, I'll actually have to ask my friend who lives in Washington if that's what it's like. Like, I know they get rain a lot, but I wonder if it's just kind of, like, sporadic. I'll ask him for research, but let's talk to Olivia right now. Yes?
What's this?
Nick asked me to give it to you. It's a letter. From him to you.
Nick wrote this? For me? Olivia, I'm sorry for all the trouble I am causing you.
I'm writing this letter because I need to tell you some things. First, I'm sorry about meeting with Diane without telling you. My actions were irresponsible and may have caused you to misunderstand. But I swear to God I was not cheating on you, and I didn't kill Diane. That's what I wanted to tell you. As I sit here in this cell, all I can think about is you. Don't worry about keeping the diner open, okay? Try to eat well, too. I had thought that this happiness we had would just go on forever. I've always been grateful to you, but I've never told you, have I? I used to think that putting it into words made it sound cheap. But at times like these, words are all we need. Thank you for everything. Once I get home, I'll make it up to you. Take care of yourself. I love you, Nick.
Agent, could you wait a moment, please? I want to write a reply.
Sure. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Zach, I hope Nick will feel better by this.
So he wasn't cheating at all. I trust him, and I'll be waiting for him to come back. I can actually believe Nick wasn't cheating if for, like, the sole kind of, purpose of, like, for nothing else, Diane's like very sexual manner, like her just like the sultry voice, the high heels, the cute tights, the short, the pencil skirt, like just everything about Diane is very very sexual, and that's fine. But like Nick is just very like meh. He's just very kind of like he's not dead, but he's just so kind of not stone faced, but like very kind of set in who he is. I don't think that he would cheat just because Diane may have like made a pass at him and he was just like, no. Like Nick is like one like Nick and like Keith are like the two dudes I can see just being completely like, no. Because Keith loves Lily with all his heart, despite the fact that she pushes him around a lot. He loves Lily with all his heart. All right, Nick.
Huh?
Did you give her the letter?
It's a letter from Olivia.
From Olivia? What the? I wrote so much. More than I'd ever actually say. A lot more than this. And she writes me only 3 lines back.
Not enough for you?
Oh, no, it's more than enough.
She wrote as much as she could. That's the best she could do right now.
Yeah. 3 powerful lines. I believe in you. I'll wait for you. I'm sorry. I don't agree with the last one, though. I'm the one who has to apologize.
Do you feel a little better now, then? Just wait until the case is finished. I promise this will all come to an end.
Yeah. I know, I believe you. She's believing in me, too. And waiting for me.
Well, I have to be going.
Hold on a minute.
Key to the back door of the diner.
What's this?
The key to the back door of the diner. There's a big bag in the kitchen. I don't know if you could use it, but consider it yours. You'll have to help yourself to it, of course. I can't exactly go with you.
Okay. I'll take this and I'll go check it out. Looks like a return to better things for those two, eh, Zach?
Yay! Yeah, we'll actually be... By doing this, we're actually crossing off 3 of the major side quests left. Was Nick's letter a return to better things in Big Bag? Yeah, this is actually the point where I say I really like Nick. He's very human. Because, I mean, you meet a lot of people that are just like, what do you want? And, like, as you kind of get to know them, with Olivia, it's like, what the fuck did she see in him? Like, because York even kind of notices that too. York is like, she seems almost too good for him. But, like, we kind of start to see the softer side of him and, like, why she married him in the first place. I do like Nick. He's definitely not everybody's cup of tea. I know a lot of people in the fandom are not fans of him just because of how abrasive he is. But, I think his whole character arc and everything is pretty human. I mean, some people are just assholes. Nick is just kind of that guy that you meet where it's like, yeah, he's a swell guy, but I mean, he's a dick. He's mostly a dick. But yeah, I mean, even York thinks he's innocent. That's saying something, because York is a very good intuition. So, I did want to do it to show Nick's character progression, but I mean, we also get something really sweet out of the deal. And this is the only time we can do so. Now we can actually go into the kitchen. If you tried to go in every other time, Nick just yelled at you to get out. Wow, it's like weirdly smooth right here. Oh hey, a flare. Toolbox. It's like weirdly smooth over here. What the fuck? Nothing. But here's what we came for. An item bag.
Nick was like,
yeah.
If you could use it. But, Zach, this is great. We'll be able to carry more items now, Zach.
So, like the side quest I did off camera, for the bigger weapon bag, this lets us hold more items. Can I go out the front? Nope. Gotta go back out the back. Blah. So sweet. I'm telling you, this one with Emily is gonna take so much time. It's just getting it to rain and having it rain all day. We're gonna be eating out of vending machines because the A&G diner is now closed. Get. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I may as well go have lunch. Because he's still hungry. Maybe it'll change the weather again. So, like, now if you go to the Muses Gallery, it's cordoned off. So, like I said earlier, I kind of wish, just because you get so many spots, I kind of wish that, like, after deaths like Becky's and Diane's, like, it's kind of taken off the list. Therefore, if you want to go to the other world, excuse me, again, or, like, the hospital, where it's, like, it only has, like, one function, like, you only go there once or twice, and then after, like, its part in the story is over, you just kind of leave. Like, it just kind of gets crossed off your list, and if you really want to go there for the extra stuff, you have to drive for it. But, I mean, it's not like a game breaker, it just makes the list really, really long. Alright. Thomas, I have changed my mind. I will partake in your lunch. Because... What?! 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 Well, that's what happens when you get a game over. You end up at the hospital. Do I still have my big item bag? Where's my side quest list? Damn it! He fell through everything! Where is my side quest list? Oh my god! What? What is this? Oh no, I don't want to see that. No, I don't care about this. A&G Diner. Oh, it's just showing you the fucking flashbacks. Fuck! Did... What? What? Okay, I think we still have everything from Nick, at least. Oh my god! I'm gonna make that a highlight. Well, now you know what happens if you, like, have a heart attack or die. Not in the other world. How were you guys existing? I had a really bad... I saw him just go over. I've never... There's so many things that have never happened to me before that are happening now, and I'm like, this game really wants to fucking show off its jank to the world. Like, I'm giving it the chance. Yeah, welcome to heaven. You were right, welcome to heaven. Are you talking about, like, Usha being there? What the fuck was that all about, guys? You want to explain why there was a portal to death? Yeah, let's have some lunch, Thomas.
How's Nick doing?
Well, he keeps saying that he didn't do it.
I see.
Do you think he... You know... Diane?
The evidence at the scene would suggest so. But this third party who knocked him out makes things more complicated.
Ugh. What's the matter?
What is this? This tastes different.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I've got the mustard and peanut butter mixed up.
Thomas!
Thomas, you having a bad day? That's not like you.
You've been working just as hard as us recently. You must be tired.
Not really. Please, I'll make these over.
What? Why? It doesn't taste bad. In fact, it tastes pretty good to me.
Oh my god, Emily. Maud is so upset. Oh my lord. Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay. One of the side quests I want to do is, I think, in the next chapter. Or next episode. I'm double checking this right now. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's actually in the next chapter. I don't know why I had it under episode 2, part 2 on my own list. That'll be the last one we do where we get our infinite shotgun. So I guess I'm gonna check the map right now. And see, I can't do a flip, Max. I know you want me to in every single game. Max, you missed where I did a flip into, like, fucking heaven or some shit like that. He opened the door and just fell through into nothingness. Okay, that's where we came into Greenvale. Yeah, that's a good flip, so the game doesn't suck. You dick. Oh, God. So let's see. Okay, Isaac and Isaiah are with Jim for once and not Kaysen. I'm not doing it again. No, Max, I'm gonna have a highlight of it and I'll put it on my Twitter. You will fucking see it and hear my absolute sputters of indignation. Jesus. Okay. Let's see. I'm just looking up the, things of memories of Anna real quick. That doesn't help me because it doesn't tell me what frickin' time she shows up. No! He fucking... I was going through a door to have lunch. And I fell into nothing. See, some people are saying midday, other people are saying 16:30. I mean, either way, we'll just smoke. Gotta pass time anyway. 16:30 would be 4:30. Okay. No, there's just serial killers out in the woods. And bears. Oh. Oh, you said the magic thing. You said the B word. And serial killing bear. God damn, you two really need to meet something fierce. Oh, question for you, Max. Since you're here. Bears! I know. Bears is a huge inside joke in college for us. A question for you, Max. While you're here, since this game takes place in Washington, is Washington prone to raining and then it just like suddenly stopping? Like, is it kind of prone to just like doing whatever the hell it wants essentially? Or if it rains, does it rain pretty consistently? The wind? Okay, yeah, that's the wind. Oh yeah, I don't think it ever actually shows if Carol's here on the map, because, you know, that would be helpful. Aha, she is here. Cool, we can actually finish a couple of those quests then.
Carol.
Wait. Around here. Did you see...
See what?
Oh, nothing. Just forget it.
Zach, I wonder what she was looking for here.
It's mostly consistent, but not a ton of water levels. Usually rains super heavily, but does happen. Sudden stopping can happen, but it's usually a start and stop on repeat. Interesting, so kind of accurate to this. What do you want? This better be good. Shut up and take this picture. She totally saw clouds boning in the woods. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
Is this your picture?
Yeah, it is. So what? I thought I lost it somewhere.
Isaac and Isaiah picked it up. They found it here.
Really? Then I'll have to thank them for finding it.
So this is you and Anna?
What makes you think that?
You've come all the way out here almost every day when it's not raining. You wouldn't do that just to look for a photo of someone else.
Impressive. Is that what you want me to say? And you're right. That's me and Anna in the picture. Silly, isn't it? It's so blurry you can't really tell who's in it.
So who took the picture?
Anna did. She wanted a picture of us both together. I didn't really want one. So she pointed the camera at us by herself while I was moving around. And that's what happens when you try to take a picture like that. She was always so silly and happy. She took so many pictures. She always printed a load of them and gave them to everyone. Everyone just threw them away.
So what about this one?
You don't make copies of the blurry pictures, do you? We weren't even that close. But I couldn't throw this one away.
I see. One last thing, then. Where was this picture taken?
Where? Nowhere special. Anna's room.
Take a trading card of my adorable brother. I do like the detail that, hang on.
Okay. Thank you, Carol. Try not to lose your stuff anymore.
I'll give you this as a thank you gift for getting my picture back. I don't want you thinking I owe you anything.
Zach, did you hear that? Why would she say nowhere special? She's trying to hide the fact that it was indeed a very special place.
I do like the detail that Carol and Thomas have each other's trading cards. Oh my god. More of chat. Loves York's tie. In the description, it does say that it increases his sex appeal. No, not here. I want to look at the map. Okay, Isaac and Isaiah are with Kaysen just down the road. This is Deadly Prem. Don't question that, Max. We're using Twin Peaks logic here, Max. We're not using real-world logic. Well, then it's gonna get you nowhere. There you go. Trisha gave you an answer. But it's like Katie said in an earlier stream, very accurately, because this is Twin Peaks the game. Okay, they're this way. Just walking along the side of the road. Yep. What's up? Hey guys. There's someone in the forest. Oh, Twin Peaks is great, dude. I'm glad you appreciate it, though. I myself actually only got to the end of the second season, because there was a third one. They did finish it, but I've only got to the end of the second season. I haven't even watched Firewalk with Me, the prequel, sequel movie. I haven't even watched that yet, but I have all of it. I only got to the end of the second season, like, after lockdown. I mean, it's fair. It's really hard for some people to watch due to all the David Lynch logic. There's someone in the forest. Someone, not a goddess.
A ghost? Yeah, maybe it was a ghost.
I'm sorry to tell you that she wasn't a ghost.
You met her? Who was it?
Do you want to know?
I want to know. I want to know too.
It was Carol in the forest. I think she wanted to meet the goddess too.
Oh, so it was Carol. Oh, Carol and Anna were friends.
Does that clear everything up for you?
Yeah, that clears it up. Thank you. I'm scared of ghosts, but not of Carol. Thank you.
Good.
We'll give you this. We can give you this.
Children's eyes are always so honest. It makes me wonder about the stuff we lose as we become adults, Zach.
Okay, so Emily's really is our damn Achilles heel here. Like I thought it would be. Let's go to her house and smoke for a couple hours. Oh, funny you mentioned the map. There's something special about the map that chat's been trying to figure out forever. And I will be shocked if any of them figure it out. Well, yes, I know it's closed now. 1800, so that's 6 o'clock. No, there is not. Closed. Alright. We're gonna play this game, are we? I'm not telling you, that's a spoiler. That's gonna go in the post-game thing. If nobody's figured... Well, I mean, it's gonna go in the post-game commentary anyway. Even if somebody guesses what it is, I won't explain why. Without... because if I do, I'll spoil the entire fucking game. Let's go to the Series 65. Well, too bad. Guess you'll have to stick around and see. Well, that's your prerogative. Too long, dude. It is not that long. Why aren't you at your house? It's scary how we still get hungry, even after seeing people die. I can't stand much more of this. Eh. Sally and Quint aren't here again. Hey, Richard. Oh, okay. I get, money for him repeating the same thing to me. That's cool. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Richard. I will, in fact, take a drink. A wild cowboy, a honeymoon, a stinger, a sidecar, Havana Beach, frozen daiquiri, a millionaire. I like daiquiris, so I'm gonna have a daiquiri. We need her to be in the kitchen for us to do this damn side quest. Let's have a roast duck. Just holler anytime you need a drink. Alright. Yes, there are 3 of them. She can't cook. She's terrible at it. Like the wall is completely black. Like it's stained black from all the smoke. Yeah, that's part of what we're trying to help her do. And the item that we're gonna get from the very end of this is incredibly fucking useful. So... Let's see here. No, I was gonna check the map. Knew something was bugging me, because... Oh, yeah, Keith. Okay, so the milk barn has to be closed. Yeah, it would be past time for the milk barn. Alright. Let's go to... My sweet home. Wake up as a stinky agent, because we're going to, but we have to change York's suit. And we're at least going to smoke until 2100. There we go. Now he can go to bed. I know he smells. I just lost money because of it. I know. We're getting rid of it right now. Okay. We'll wear, no. We'll wear deep blue. To be cool. I.e., these are my side questing clothes. I like to change them in the morning, so this throws me off, but... He's smelly, it has to be cleaned. Look, man, wait until you see York in that black and red suit, because, whew, he's snazy. Oh, I'll head to the police station, and... maybe I won't. You know what? Maybe I won't. Where's the place that has vending machines? Jim's Cabin has vending machines. So here's what we're gonna do. Right across from Jim's Cabin are vending machines. So, we're gonna go to the Tree of Anna. No, we're gonna get a bunch of junk food and hope that this rain lasts all day. Because afterwards, I can change... Oh, I don't need to go here. Okay. And again, I promise I'll get York's car back after the chapter's end. It's just waiting at the, it's waiting at the, hotel. Alright. I believe there are vending machines here. Yes, there are. Damn it. We're gonna buy a bunch of cookies. God forbid they put a hot dog in the vending machines. Just like Ma used to make. Let's eat some now. 4, so he gets full. Okay. Okay. They honestly look pretty tasty. And chocolate chip cookies just sound really good right now. I still have that mysterious yellow flare. I used flares a lot more in my last playthrough. I didn't really care about the state of the police cars. Emily's house. Actually, because it's raining... No, I don't want to risk it. I don't care. I don't want to risk it for a little bit of dialogue. Nope. Not doing it. Because I need her to... She only lets you into her house past a certain time when it's raining. God, I'm gonna need to buy more cigarettes from the milk barn. So we'll just smoke here until 6 o'clock. Or until York bitches that he's hungry, in which case we'll have him shove more cookies in his face. She does like the ambiance of a terrible, terrible kitchen. They even joke that her, York does have actually very pretty eyes. But they joke that Emily's, trash can is in fact industrial waste. Okay, we're still raining. That's a good sign. Ah, yes! No. You're gonna stay awake. Oh, thank God. This literally could have gone on for days to get this.
It's still not right.
You've certainly gone to town this time, haven't you?
There's something I really want to cook, but I can't remember what it is.
You can't remember? It's something you want to cook, right?
Well, that's the thing. It's something my father made for me once, a long, long time ago. My mother was sick, so he had to cook. That was the only time he cooked. I remember how it tasted, and I wanted to make the same dish, but no luck. I also remember what it looked like, but I have no idea what was in it.
And you still decided that you'd give it a try anyways. Amazing. Most people would give up without even trying, Emily.
Do you have a problem with this? Okay, so I was nostalgic and emotional, but I wanted to give it a try.
I'm sorry. I need to watch my mouth. Who am I to comment on your private issues? I'll make up for it by helping you look for the right ingredients.
You will?
Yes, of course. This will make a nice break from the investigation for me. Now then, what kind of dish was it?
Various different ingredients placed on top of an English muffin. With some kind of sauce on top. A yellow sauce. He learned it from a diner close to where he worked in New York.
So a New York-style yellow sauce. Do you remember anything else?
Well, there were two things on the muffins. Something chewy and salty, and something soft with two colors.
Okay then, Emily, I think I know what you're talking about. I'll go and look for the ingredients. You try to remember some more.
Sounds like a plan.
Well then, let's try to recreate this taste from her past. What do you say, Zach?
I was actually about to ask chat if they could guess what meal she was trying to make, but during the cutscene, chat guessed it. Damn, dude. No, it's under item. Take this egg.
Emily, here's one.
This is definitely right. We're getting closer to how it tasted.
Great.
A yellow sauce and something chewy and salty.
I told you, her wall's black, and my mod is very upset.
Emily, here's another one.
Then again, my mod's an amazing cook.
This is great. Now this is getting close. One more step and we'll be there. Only one more ingredient. Something salty and chewy. He cut it with a knife before cooking it, so it must be meat or a fish. Whew.
I don't really see ham as salty and chewy, but whatever.
Emily, here's another one.
This is it! That's exactly what it tasted like.
Eggs Benedict.
Huh.
The name of this dish. It's a popular breakfast dish in Louisiana. Your father was quite a chef then.
What do you mean?
This is much harder to make than it looks, Emily. You have to bring it to the table with all the ingredients at the same temperature. And that requires preparation, timing, and skill. You'd have to be pretty good at these three things to make a really good Eggs Benedict.
Really? I never thought of him as a skilled cook. I haven't talked to him for ages. We've been kind of separated. I wonder what he's doing now.
Do you have his number?
I think so. Probably stuck in the old picture album.
Emily, just interrupt me if I'm out of line here, but I'd like to tell you how I like to think about these things. People develop their own personality through interaction with other people. Whether they like it or not, that's how it happens. I don't know anything about the past between you and your father, but the fact is, you enjoyed making something that he cooked for you. He's a big part of your past, which means he's part of you. That's normal, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. So why don't you give him a call?
But I wouldn't know what to say.
We can talk about this recipe. That'll be a good place to start.
Thank you, York. I'll give him a call after you leave. I don't want you standing over my shoulder for this.
Okay, good.
Here, take this. A gift for helping me with my cooking today. And for everything else.
Yes, the weather doll. So I'll explain what the weather doll does, because it's very useful. After we see if she has anything new to say. Nope. Oh yeah, we did the right thing, didn't we? I know we did, I know, but I can't quite get my head around it. Yeah, I didn't shave, so York is starting to grow his beard. So, we're gonna do a couple of things. You know, get out of the kitchen. No, I don't want Beard York. I like his scruffle. Plus you get money for shaving. So, what we're gonna do... Oh, I bought 2 country hams. That's actually awesome. I'm gonna eat the shit out of this. They let you grow it out. So what the weather doll does, its description is very misleading. A weather doll that expresses rain by turning around. You would think that this would make it rainy or sunny depending on what you needed. But no, it actually does something cooler. Depending on how you turn it, so I'll turn it. The doll suggests rain. See how my life bar just went to green? So now if it's raining, no matter if I get hit, I will heal slowly over the over a period of time. So as long as the weather doll is turned properly, depending on the weather, then I start to heal. And obviously this kind of makes med kits and everything not really worth it unless I'm taking severe damage. But it's a very cool mechanic, and I mean, you kind of have to go through the rigmarole of these 3 side quests to get it, so it's not like, yeah, it's a little bit of a game-breaking item, but you had to do a lot for it. It's the same as, like, the infinite ammo weapons that we get. Oh, excuse me. And it does count even in the other world, which is really nice. So we are gonna go to we're gonna go drinking with George. So I've got a couple of stipulations before that first. Yeah, we'll have one more side quest after this, but it's one of the psychic spot ones. So that actually has combat, and I have to do it after I finish drinking with George and finish the chapter. So first thing we're gonna do is shave, because I want the money. Well, damn it. Sometimes it pays you, sometimes it doesn't when you're going off the side quest stuff. And then we're gonna change suits. It's already very dirty, so that's fine. We're gonna change York into Passion Red, which extends my health bar, and I just fucking love this suit. York looks suave as hell. You get this after getting, I think, 34 trading cards and showing them to Wesley at Panda Bear. And you get a one that's white with a black shirt for 40-something cards, which I don't have, and I'm not going to go through the rigmarole for it. This one increases your health. Look, you can already see my health bar going up because it's raining. This one increases my health. The white one increases my stamina. But you can find this store in the city of Greenvale, Washington. Good luck finding it. It doesn't exist. Fun fact, though, the store Milk Barn is actually from another city in Washington. So the Milk Barn is actually a real place. But yeah, find a gun shop called Panda Bear in Greenvale, Washington. Good luck. Now we're gonna head over to the Galaxy of Terror. And Maud doesn't need to worry anymore. We're not gonna see any... Well, that's a lie. We will see one more of Emily's kitchen exploits. But, let's see. Now we need to smoke until 10 o'clock. Well, we don't have to go to her house for it. It just happens along with the plot. Okay, York, I know you're tired. Oh, wait, that's 20... Shit. How is he doing? Is he gonna just fall right asleep? Oh, yeah, he is. Let's... Yes, you do skip time by smoking. I'm at least gonna go in and grab a coffee out of my toolbox. So he stays awake enough. What, Carol? Oh, 2 more people have died since you came into town. How did you get into the FBI? How did you get to be a bitch? I'm gonna blind you. Oh, okay, I can't talk to her anymore. Your brother is so much better than you! Yeah, pretty much. She's awful. And does a disservice to my friend with that exact same name. Oh no, the toolbox is in the Series 65. Hang on, York. Yes, yes, it is the same one. I'll just pop over to Series 65 really quick. Don't fall asleep on me, dude. I will shove cocktails down your throat. I know you're tired. He would have fallen flat out asleep, so I'm glad we actually stopped. Series 65 has the toolbox, so we'll just go there and order drinks. And then go and drink with George. Let me in. So, what I was thinking of doing was going over to Keith's house and talking to the Ingram twins. Oh, there's Quint. We'll talk to him. Oh, fucking... Oh, Kaysen has new shit to say. Joy of joys. Now we gotta talk to these people. Let me talk to Richard. Richard. I'm about to fall asleep, Richard. It's made with apples. That sounds tasty. We're just gonna pump different cocktails into us because that's a good idea. Oh, Sally's here too. Alright. Alright, what's up, Kaysen? Do you actually have anything new? Yeah, you do.
You!
I'm just glad I didn't look at Diane's dead body. I feel worse for Nick. His whole life just crumbled in one night. Just like the Berlin Wall. Oh, wait, that took years to crumble. Thank you. Okay, how are you doing, Quint? You again. What do you want? How's that slimeball Nick doing? He's in a cell? Thomas is watching him? Guess you and George are too busy to watch him, right? Quint, don't do anything stupid. You can ruin your life if you do. You better keep a good eye on him, then. So, Quint wants to kill Nick. Because he thinks that Nick did it. But, I mean, Quint's also 18 years old and heartbroken, so... Becky is dead too, then. Yes, I'm afraid so. Is the killer really going to be arrested? Of course, I'll arrest him. Don't worry about that. You will? Then you know who it is? I can't tell you that. So you do know who it is? Sally. Then tell me, who took my baby from me? Who was it? Who? And so now you shut up, huh? You filthy pig. You know, don't you? Who the hell killed Anna? Tell me now. Or is he here? Nearby? Hey, tell me right now. The way she changes. It's amazing. If she was an actress, then she just might win an Academy Award for that. I'm searching for the killer. You craphead, keep out of this. Oh, Sally's just spiraling further and further. All right. I just need to get these cookies out of my inventory now. There. Oh, I have... Fine. We're full. We're gonna eat them anyway. It's fine. After a certain event, I'll put the worms away too. Let's head over back to the Galaxy of Terror. And drink with George. We'll make a save before that, because it's been long enough for me to save. There's a phone inside. You have anything new to say? No. Good. Thank you. Spares me. Alright, so if you guys remember, George asked to speak with us and actually called us York instead of Agent Morgan, like he has since the first time we met him. So, let's see what he wants to talk about. York, what a coincidence. Could we have a chat? Yep. Good. That's good. Well, have a seat. Yeah, and George has been very depressed, which is uncharacteristic of him.
George, that scar on your cheek. Where did you get it?
This? Didn't I tell you? Well, it's not from work. I got it when I was a kid.
A childhood injury. Tree climbing? I used to get a few scrapes myself climbing the big tree in our backyard. I used to climb it a lot, and fall out of it a lot.
This wasn't anything like that, though. It was my mother. She did it.
I'm sorry, George.
Don't worry. It's ancient history. The world is flooded with unreasonable violence. The strong overpower the weak, adults over children, men over women, and criminals over their victims. I have no memories of my father. He left before I knew him. My mother would hit me every time I asked why. And it didn't stop there. If I ate too slow, left my shoes scattered around, TV volume too loud, she found reasons to hit me. Hit me bad. The worst was what she called the tree punishment. She'd whip my back with these thin tree branches like a whip.
Please, Mama. I won't do it again. That hurts, Mama. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry.
Tree punishment was definitely the worst, I tell you. Just hearing those words used to make me shiver and want to pass out. And that's why I didn't want to show you those scars on my back. Every time after the tree punishment, she'd always say the same thing. This is hurting the tree more than it is hurting you. And me, being a naive, dumb kid, I believed her. I went to the woods to apologize to the trees. I kept asking myself, why is she hurting me this way? I thought long and hard about it. In the end, I've just figured I'm weaker than her. That's why. It's the law of Mother Nature at work. The strong eat the weak.
But now, you have the power to protect the weak.
That's right. Perhaps I should thank my mother for guiding me into this line of work. York. I've been an arrogant fool, haven't I?
A little bit.
And if it weren't for me, both Becky and Diane would still be alive.
Definitely Becky.
I could have saved them both. You know, it's almost like They died because of me.
You're out of your mind.
I invited you to this bar for a drink. But I guess this bar is my confession chamber. And I wanted you to listen. And to tell you, well, you must already hate me for causing all these problems, not following your orders. York, I'm sorry. I'll follow your orders from now on. You'll have my total cooperation.
George, you've been as cooperative as you can be. You even invited an FBI guy to a bar for drinks. You've done a good job protecting this town. And the folks here respect you for that. Nobody can blame you for anything.
Thanks. I do feel a little better.
Yeah, so, that's why George wanted to talk to us, to tell us his very fucked up childhood. And he's still taking care of his mom. Remember, he said she's really sick. So maybe it's not just, physically sick. Maybe she's mentally sick.
Since we're here, why don't you talk to a few other people? I'll just finish off my drink. Let me know before you leave, okay?
I mean, do I need to go talk to Carol again? Yes.
Hey, Carol. Becky is dead. Diane, too.
Yeah, I know.
We've got Nick in custody as a suspect.
She's,
Nick didn't do it.
I know. Carol, you took a locket from Diane, didn't you? A locket with this mark on it.
I'm busy, gotta go.
So this is, Miss Stiletto Heels. I really wish they would have kept pillow stains. Alright, now answer my damn question. My brother is still at the sheriff's department, isn't he? Poor guy, having to watch over Nick, who didn't even do anything. I'm gonna blind you. I'm gonna fucking blind you. Geralt! I can't go behind the I can. Tell me what you know. Why did you take the peace line locket? Alright, George.
Sorry to keep you waiting, boys.
Zack, Emily is already a goddess of the forest.
Let's forget work for a bit and drink a little, shall we?
York? Why is she here?
I just thought the more the merrier. You know, to relax and get loose. Is this a problem?
No, of course not. Pardon me, Emily, but I'm pooped. I think I'll just call it a night.
George, I just got here and you're walking out on me? I was hoping the three of us could have a drink and let out a little steam.
I'm afraid I've already had enough. And I already had a good man-to-man with York. So I'll see you guys.
I think George likes you, but he's avoiding you all at the same time.
How astute.
There's a reason?
Nothing worth going into. It's a thing of the past. Okay. He did ask me out when I first came to town. I was still in high school. But I never really considered him my type. And there's the age gap thing, too. I respect him, of course. I wouldn't have taken this job otherwise.
So, did you move to this town alone?
Of course not. I came with my parents.
Tell me about them then.
Sure, why not? My dad dealt in stocks in New York. He was hardly at home when I was a kid, always working. Those pieces of paper were far more important to him than I was. Which is no different now, really. I don't see much of him. My mother? Totally different story. A wonderful person that I still respect. She was always kind and understanding. Not only that, but she would always help me find my way. She could be fierce, too, scolding me if I took a wrong step. We had our battles, sure, but all in all, she was a wonderful mother.
Past tense?
Yeah, she's gone now. Cancer, just before I graduated high school. She gave this to me just before she died. I take it with me wherever I go. It's what I treasure most.
I'm sure she's very proud of you.
I know, that's a really cute scene. And that's also why I was like, York, put on your nice suit.
I had a good time tonight. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
York.
Yes.
Please, don't lie to us, okay?
I won't. Don't worry. I won't.
Alright. Let's go and type up our report. Okay, actually, we can grab our car now. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, so yeah, here it is. So all we have to do is just get in the car. And get out. And now the car is tied back to us. And we will not be losing it for the rest of the game. God, he has a nice fucking car. It's a Mustang. Canonically. I actually looked it up. Sweary intended for it to be a Mustang. Yeah, Emily just chooses not to dress up. Oh shit, I meant to fucking say something. Damn it. I can't now. Well, I can. So George asked her out when she first moved. She moved when she was about 16. She's 26 now. So he's 42. That's a 16-year age difference. A 32-year-old has a 16-year-old out immediately. Like, age isn't that much of a difference when you're older, but when you're that age, boy.
Zach, let's go over our progress. From what Olivia told us, and the sketchbook we found at Becky's house, Nick and Diane became our primary suspects. There were a couple of reasons for this. First, Becky gave the missing locket to Diane. Also, Nick has no alibi for when Anna and Becky were killed. We followed Nick to the art gallery, which led us, unfortunately, to our third victim. The third victim, Diane, was strung up in the entrance hall of the art gallery. Her hands were tied and a knife was sticking out of her chest. However, there was a marked difference from the previous crimes. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Yeah, it was right after the crime.
That's right. Diane was still alive. This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still close by. It was somewhere near the scene. There are two possible candidates. Nick, who was knocked out in the entrance, and one other. Zach, who was the other person in the gallery?
The other person was Kaysen.
That's right. Kaysen. We followed Willie, good dog, all the way to him. Kaysen's statement came out as follows. He and Diane were in a physical relationship. That was why he visited the gallery. The two were in the middle of such a meeting when Nick showed up. Diane lost her cool and shut Kaysen up in the basement. Now, what did Kaysen hear when he was locked up?
He heard boots, he said. Because he sent Willie out.
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day. Which means it was likely that Diane met with Nick in her room. Nick said he argued verbally with Diane about her playing around with men, but they eventually decided to go out drinking to make up. However, immediately after that, Nick was attacked by someone in the entrance hall and knocked unconscious. We saw the rest. Zach, do you think that Nick is our serial killer?
No. York even said it earlier. He doesn't know. Or not that he doesn't know. He doesn't think so. It's a 40% chance.
Me too. Usha sent in a report too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's stomach. This confirms her as a victim of the Raincoat Killer. Remaining leads. There's the locket, which is in Carol's possession. The man with the tattooed back, and the upside-down peace sign. There's a lot left to answer. I hope the coffee will give us more guidance tomorrow. Zach, what did you think about George pouring his heart out? I was surprised. It's the end of a monarchy. And he called me York instead of Agent Morgan.
Oh, who dat? Oh!
Emily? What's going on? Do you know what time it is?
I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I was drinking alone.
The cazoos.
My mother was a very kind woman. She always smiled so brightly. Baked cakes and cookies every day. She'd say that I needed the sugar because I spent so much time thinking. My father was always quiet. We never talked much. He was a federal agent, just like me. And he was hardly ever at home. The only words he ever had for me were harsh ones. I had a vivid imagination, and I remember he once said this to me. There are plenty of crazy things in this world. You don't have to go dreaming them up. And it's my job to make sense out of them. One day you'll understand what I'm saying. I found out later that my father was one of the first to ever use criminal profiling to catch bad guys. And so now I'm doing exactly the same job that he did. Like father, like son.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Mind if it's something personal?
Fire away.
Who's Zach?
Zach is a friend of mine.
Oh, so you do have friends.
Yeah. He's my only friend.
What kind of person is he then?
Well, I've never seen his face. But he's always with me, and we discuss everything.
When did you become friends?
A long time ago. Back when I was a child. I was 7. I woke up one morning to hear my mother crying in the living room. This wasn't normal, so I headed in to see her. My father was there pointing a gun at my mother. I was so scared. I closed my eyes, so I don't remember much more. But I do remember the words my father said to me. At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love. When I came back to my senses, they were both dead. He shot my mother and then killed himself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Zach's with me. It was around that time that we became friends. I'm here. I'm with you, he said. I'll be here always. We can get through this together. Quite aside from that terrible scene in front of me, that voice seemed to make me calmer. And here we are, working together, getting through things. This is the first time I've ever told anyone about this. I wonder if Zach will get angry.
That's a sad story. But I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I'm sure there was a reason for what your father did.
I know. I think maybe I became an agent to find out why he did what he did.
Oh yeah, York, I forgot to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You saved my life. If you didn't save me at the gallery, I would have died along with Diane.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
What did you just say? Useless? I was never expecting to hear you say that. Huh. There might be a modest guy in you after all.
Finally, you noticed? You're a little slow, aren't you?
Maybe hopeless, but not useless.
Zach, do you think Emily got home safely? Anyway, I think it's more serious of a situation than I thought. Do you remember our conversation with Emily? She's really interested in you. I think she's starting to have certain feelings for you. If that's the case, Zach, you and I are rivals. This is a very serious situation indeed. Well, if it comes to that, let it be a fair fight. Agreed?
Thomas! Thomas! Let me out of here! Come on, please! Just for a moment. 1 second. Hate it in here, Thomas. I think I'm going mad. I know you're there! Come on, please! Thomas! 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 Thomas!
Number of continues 2 because I glitched and died. I hate that. But yeah, this is where I'm going to call a break for the stream. And where I'm going to call it an episode for those of you on YouTube. So those of you on YouTube, see you next time and take it easy.